Hey YouTube, it's Budget Bugout, and in this video we're going to be reviewing a internal frame backpack that won't break the bank. This is the Outdoor Vitals 60-liter backpack. Stay tuned for more.
Dad, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. With the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my review of the 60-liter pack from, like I said, Outdoor Vitals. I'm going to be going over some of the specs on this pack, then diving into the features, and then at the end of the video I'm going to mention the things that I like the most about this pack, as well as some potential cons depending on who you are and what you're looking for in a pack. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So one of the features that you're going to see right away are these pockets on the waist strap. The reason why I access that now is you can see the sun is coming up, and I'm going to read off some of these features. But that is one of the really cool things about this pack, is how versatile and how user-friendly this bag is when you're in the great outdoors. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the weight of the bag. Obviously this is the weight of the bag when it's empty, but it's 4 pounds and 13 ounces. The fabric on this is 600 denier, and that's made out of polyester fabric, which is waterproof up to 1500 millimeters. And I'll talk about shortly how you can waterproof the whole pack, or at least weatherproof the pack. It's not really designed to be submersible. Now I'll also talk about some of the other specs on this bag, but as I already mentioned, it is 60 liters holding capacity, and it's an internal frame. And the reason why it's able to be as light as it is because of that aluminum frame that's on the inside of the bag. It's integrated into the structure. One of the reasons why having these types of bags are so important whenever you're going to be outdoors for a long period of time is because it's not only going to help your experience, by not getting sore, achy muscles, but it's also over a long period of time going to help your posture. So those are things to keep in mind, especially as you get older, whenever you're experiencing the great outdoors. So let's talk about some of those features, the ergonomics of this bag. So one thing is that it is adjustable, and I'll cover that here shortly. I'm 6'1", and the way that came to me is very comfortable, but if I wanted to adjust it, if I was taller, shorter, or whatever, there is a way to do that. Like I said, I'll cover that here in a second. Just like a lot of really good backpacks out there on the market, this comes with a sternum strap as well as a waist strap. The sternum strap, the reason why I like this is partly because it does not have one of those elastic parts that's integrated into it, which feels slightly more comfortable but also a little less secure, and it will also wear away over time. But this is still adjustable because of how it's designed to go up and down your shoulder straps. The shoulder straps are also very comfortable. We also have some lumbar parts of this bag. I just can't say enough good things about how comfortable this bag is. And the hip straps really hug your waist and keeps the weight off of your shoulders. And that's another thing that the sternum strap does, in case you weren't aware. And also you can run the hydration feature. Right, you can have your hydration pack in there, your Camelback bladder, and you can access that. You can actually put 2 Camelback bladders in the backpack if you so desire. So those are some of the main features. I do like also that it's how easy it is to adjust the waist pack while you're on the go. That way if you need more breathing room or if you need a more secure fit, you can do that very easily on the go. And same with the sternum strap, and there's also a keeper right here. And I already mentioned the pockets here, but they also are designed to come off. I'll show you that here. There's a Velcro backing to keep it in place when you want it to stay on your hip strap. But yeah, these are basically little sleeves, and there's another feature of this backpack I'll cover here in a second that you can use this sleeve with. So don't go away. Let's cover some more of these features here on this backpack. All right, guys. So now that we covered some of the features that you can access while you're wearing the bag, let's talk about some of the features once you have the bag off that you can access, starting with the top compartment and then working our way internally. So you can see that the top compartment, just like a lot of bags that are designed this way, can be unbuckled. There's 4 buckles holding this into place, as well as a strap. I'm not going to remove the strap right now, but you can see where it's attached. On the inside of this bag, or I should say the pouch, is another waist strap. And the way that this works is that you can put the sleeves on that I was referring to earlier, those pocket sleeves from the waist strap of the main bag, and you can put them on this bag or this pouch and make it into basically like a fanny pack is probably the best way to put it. So that way you can walk through the woods without having the large backpack on you, just in case you want to put your camera gear or something else in there and walk around with it. All right, guys, so now let's go ahead and dive into the outside compartment of this pack. Let's get a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm referring to. But you can see the zipper here is designed so that it is water repellent, and also has this flap underneath to help repel water a little bit as well. And on the inside, you can see there is a main storage compartment, and also there are 2 admin pouches. Now, the thing I like about it is that it is elastic and it's mesh so you can see through, but one thing you have to just kind of keep in mind is that if you throw this bag around, the elastic isn't tight enough to keep the contents from falling out of these pouches. Also, one last feature I wanted to show y'all of this pack is this hidden compartment on the bottom, which has a covering which goes over the bag and will securely fasten. That way the entire bag can repel rainwater or whatever else falls from the sky, to keep your bag nice and dry. Okay, so before we talk about the main compartment, I wanted to highlight some of the features on the outside of this bag, which can show you different ways of securing things to the pack. So you have some loops as well as shock cord, and here's some loops as well. These can be used in combination with your creativity and other pieces of gear to secure larger items such as tarps or jackets or whatever it is that you're wanting to secure that would just be too big for the inside. And then on the sides here you have pockets, and this is nice and soft, but you also have ways of running these straps both internally as well as externally to the pockets, as well as loops here near the top, just in case this item is too long to fit just in that pocket. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature, as well as this handle right here. If you want to carry this backpack for short distances without putting it on, having a nice and secure with great stitching and good strong attachment point is critical. And then additionally, as I mentioned before, there are shoulder straps right here. These shoulder straps are adjustable depending on your height You can adjust this for if you want it to be shorter or taller. It's totally up to you. So anyways, guys, I'm going to take a much needed hydration break and go over some of the features that are on the inside of the main compartment. Stay with me. I'm also going to cover what I think the pros and the cons are and my overall thoughts of this bag. Stay tuned. Alright guys, there are two ways to access the main compartment of this pouch. I'll show you guys the traditional way here, and that is straight through the top. So as you remember, this is a removable pouch, but while it's on, it helps repel the water, keeping all of the contents that you're carrying on the inside nice and dry. As well as these, I don't know if you want to call them buckles or whatnot, but these cords that help keep the inside dry as well, especially if your removable pouch has been removed. So that's one way to access the contents that are in the inside, and it's going to be great, especially if the item is right on top. But as you can see, that kind of takes a few seconds in order to get an item. What if you wanted to get something that was on the bottom of the bag? Well, that's where this side zipper comes into place. So like I said, those are the two different ways to access the main compartment. Now let's go ahead and talk about what's inside the main compartment. All right guys, for this part I'm just going to stay behind the camera, but you can see in the main compartment I got a bunch of little goodies here. It's important not to load your backpack with too many items, but I do recommend having ways to, in case you do get lost in the woods, have a way of be able to survive such an ordeal, as well as having some sort of admin bag. It can be something as cheap as this I found in Walmart, or something as expensive as one of the higher end companies out there. But you can see that there's plenty of space in this main compartment. It is, after all, the main compartment of a 60-liter backpack. You can also see there are 1 and 2 places that you can put a water bladder, and on the inside of here you could put easily like a 15-inch laptop, magazines, whatever it is that you're wanting to carry. And I'll talk about why I recommend an admin bag here in a second, while I go over the pros and cons of this bag and my overall thoughts and feelings of it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. So just some final thoughts on this pack, and then I'll talk about the details on the giveaway. But the things I really like this pack I already previously mentioned, and that is, of course, these zippers here on the side, these little pockets. Whenever I take the backpack off, I kind of miss having that feature on me. I also like the fact that this bag is very water repellent naturally, as well as, of course, having that cover inside that bottom compartment that can act as a shell and protect this from a heavy downpour or inclement weather. Some other things I like about this is how integrated the design is, so that you can carry additional items. There is one thing that I'd like to see added, maybe in future variants of this pack, and I'll talk about that here and shortly when I talk about some of the items that I don't want to label them cons, but some of the things just to kind of keep in mind when you're purchasing this bag. I also like the fact that this is adjustable and extremely ergonomic and comfortable. So that's one thing that you do not have to worry about. There's plenty of airflow, there's lumbar support, there's everything that you need to be able to carry this backpack comfortable. The weight is very evenly distributed rather than just being all on your shoulders. It's designed very well. And then one of the final things that I like about this bag is the fact that it is budget friendly, and that's a relative term, of course, because a lot of these bags are over $200, the competitors to these. I've purchased Ospreys and Kelties, although I've purchased them from clearance bins as well as thrift shops and things like that. Those are definitely going to be used, and some of them were beat up whenever I purchased them. But this brand new is around $119. And like I said, there's a giveaway. If you guys stay tuned for a few more moments, I'll talk about that in a second. Some of the features that I could kind of take it or leave it is the fact that this top pouch right here, if it gets jostled around hard enough, it's no longer as secure. So you have to just kind of keep that in mind to kind of carry lighter items in this top pouch, and just a few items at that. So I definitely use the admin pouch that I put in the main compartment to carry smaller items that I'm worried about losing, and then I just put items in here such as like granola bars and things that I want to access immediately. Another thing is that I kind of wish that there was a way to add something to the bottom of the bag, such as a sleeping bag or a mat. So I kind of wish that that was integrated into it, but like I said earlier, there are lots of ways to attach items to the pack itself. I think those were all of the main complaints that I had for this bag. I can't think of any others. I'll annotate if I think of any more. But overall, I highly recommend this backpack for the use of outdoors or even a bug out bag, because this pack is not designed with things like pens in mind. So although I carried this every day to work, this really shines in the great outdoors over an everyday carry type of backpack. So moving on to the giveaway, all you got to do is let me know in the comment section down below, how would you use this bag if you were to win it. I'll annotate who is eligible to win this as well in the description box if you want more information, but you also have to be subscribed to this channel, of course, and also let me know in that comment that you're wanting to enter this. So just make sure you're subscribed, say that you're wanting to win, and say how you would use this bag, and I'll either go by best answer or I'll just randomly choose a comment, and that person will win this. It's all ages are eligible to enter, but I'll annotate below, and I'll try to pin it into a comment which countries are eligible for this to be shipped to. So anyways, I want to thank Outdoor Vitals for working with me on this video and working with me on this giveaway. Y'all check out the links in the description box down below if you want to find out more information about this backpack. And as always, y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be prepared. God bless.